Hello, I'd like to explain in this video about layers. So I'll start with showing you the layers properties in the home of the AutoCAD. So I'm using AutoCAD 2013, and I just need to click on this button so I can show the layers used in this drawing. It's a ready drawing, and the people who used to work with this drawing are using these layers in order to distinguish between one topic and another, and they're using massive amount of layers. As you can see, there are so many. They're expressing different type of drawings, including the utilities, infrastructures, and all the things that are congested together in a city. As you can see, these are even not clear because of the congestion in the layers. So as you can see, I can click on any element in here, and when I click on it, I can see the layer that it belongs to. Okay, so what they're doing when they are drawing something, they are either drawing in the layer, or they are moving their drawings into that layer. So what we have to do in here, after we know the location of this, I can simply go to this layers. As you can see, again, I just want to click on it again, layers properties. When I click on it, I just find all the layers in here, and I can go for level 3, for example, or level 13. Okay, so these are level 13. If I just want to turn something off, simply turns off, doesn't mean it deletes, it just disappears. So it's existing in the drawing, but it's not showing. So if I click on here, I can notice that there's a great deal of data are removed. This will make the life much easier for me to see the details of other things included in this drawing. So if I want to even just turn off more things, I can notice that they are even disappearing more and more when I continue like that. So if I want to, for example, focus on something like anything in here, I just want to zoom in any part. Okay, so zoom, Z means zoom. Okay, actually when I click on Z, I've got another program works on this shortcut, so it can make a problem in here. So if I zoom in anywhere in here, I can notice that there are some roads. During my movement in the drawing, I see simply that it could include some electricities or just utilities underneath the road. So it's really important to locate these things. Sometimes I need to see the layers, each one individually, and sometimes I need to see them congested together, so I can notice if there is any conflict between any two, like electricity, water, and if the electricity is in a place where there's traffic, and it's really dangerous because the traffic makes current, electrical current, it could make a problem. I'm not so much involved in what exactly a problem could be, but it's really dangerous in this field to have these utilities all together in the same place in the plan. So what we have to do now is to go back to the layers and switch on whatever things we want to see them together. Okay, that's all for how we switch on and off. This is very simple, but there's even more creativity in this layers, in these layers properties, is that we can change the colors so we can see them in a glance very easily, to distinguish the elements with the red, the elements with the gray, etc. So that's it, just click on the color and change it to the color that you want. So you simply can change the whole entities and whole bodies in that layer to be changed with this color. So in case I want to go for layer number 13, because I love number 13, so I go for layer or level 13. The name of the layer is 13, so I will go for it. I'll switch it on and want to change the color into green, for example. I'm just trying this. Okay, of course it doesn't mean that all the entities will change. That only means the layer will have a default color, but in case you're drawing something with another color which you're selecting in here, that means you're just not following the layer color. So you can have a freely selected color, just like this color 30. So it doesn't always mean that when you're having a layer color that you're following it. All right, so this is the thing that I want to show. We draw in here things that we need to add for layers. So we need to predetermine what exactly layers we need. So in case you're having ready layers, that's really good. But if you want to add, you know, some people who work in companies, they need to have standards on these layers, what they are consisted of, and what type of lines they are including. Even the line in here, as you can see, there are different thicknesses. We need to select the thickness, and here the lightweight and the line type. I mean, yeah, lightweight and the line type, which is the continuous dashed, you know, dots and stuff like that. So many types of lines. So we can, I mean, change so many things. But this is not the only thing that I want to explain to you, is that because this is very simple, just select the you know, items and go on. But if you just want to draw, you need to do something really nice in here. It's just you're gonna tick on it. Okay, so if I'm drawing on layer 13, I need to tick on it. So when I draw anything like a line in here, so I need to I mean, specify what layer I'm doing. Of course, now it's a green because I'm having here the color of the layer is green, so I'm drawing by layer. The color is selected by layer, as you can see in here on the top. So the line I have made is green because of this color, not, I mean, I can change it for another color like red, I can. So you can notice that the line became red. So it's not always the color matches with the layer, but at least in this case, I'm noticing that I'm changing the color by my hand, I mean manually. So I'm just going to show you this, that in case I want to now remove it, I will just delete it, but in case I want to move it to another layer, okay, I will just click on it, and for example I will select 16. Okay, so I will select the line and go for the layer I want. 16 is, as you can see, is off. So if I click on it, I will have a message says no, or I mean one or more objectives have been moved to a frozen or turn off of layers. That means you cannot let this you know, entity off unless you notice that, so you will not think that it's deleted. So it's existing but in a turned off layer. So if I go and click on for 16, I will see it again because it's moved to 16. Okay, so this is it for the layers. I think this is really nice, and there is something really nice in here as well, is the brush or the matching. I can have matching of one layer to another layer, so it can match all the properties in that layer to the other one. So I will select object on a destination layer like this one, for example, and then it will ask me, I'll do it. For example, if I will select an object from the you know, the first object, then it asks me, the second thing is that select object on the destination layer. This is my destination, so now it's have changed. So that's it for now. I've got a call, and thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. Bye.